Hello, my name is Chelsea Parcero. I will be presenting today on a Wall Street Journal article that I found for Professor Larry G's Business 189 Strategic Management class. So an article I found in the Wall Street Journal that pertains to strategic management and all of the components that we have been learning in our class was an article about Johnson & Johnson and Apple and their collaboration. So the summary of this article is that these two companies, Johnson & Johnson and Apple, will be collaborating together to research a healthcare feature that can be detected and prevent a heart attack on the Apple Watch. So Johnson & Johnson will be the primary conductors of this research, and they will implement this into an app. This will later be compatible with the Apple device. So this is the true test as to how smart devices can actually be. So the goals and measure of this test is as follows. So first, it helps detect irregular heart rhythms, specifically when it comes to a disease called atrial fibrillation. Second, the effectiveness of medication in the body. So the app and the watch will be able to work together in order to detect how well or ineffective medication is in the system and in the body. And third, it's early detection to prevent life-threatening situation. So this is very important as to prevent heart attacks or even death. The research study is open to any 65-year-old or plus individual that is located in the U.S. One of the reasons why Johnson & Johnson chose Apple was due to their unparalleled data privacy and security capabilities. So how does this all relate to strategic management, you say? It helps each company define their own business. So in the textbook, it stresses the importance of whether the company is customer-oriented or product-oriented. In chapter 1 on page 15. Johnson & Johnson is focused on products, so they are product-oriented, and they have a variety of products. They have created a very diverse portfolio that is unrelated. So this allows gains from stronger business units, thus able to lower their risk as they're able to span their profits across the board. And this is located in chapter 10, topic 257. Chapter 10, page 257. Also, Apple is very customer oriented, so they understand the customer's needs and wants in addition to the trends of society. So because each business is in a different has a different approach, they are able to come together and satisfy both the product and customer side. Second, the partnerships. So these two companies are able to leverage their competencies and collaborations with one another. They're able to create strategic alliances in order to jointly develop new products or processes that will benefit all companies that are concerned. So this topic can be located in chapter 9 on page 324. Lastly, innovation. So innovation of products and services as well as processes are one of the very most important building blocks of competitive advantage. If this research can accurately predict or diagnose health conditions, it will drastically change the health industry for the future. This technology on a smart device can be considered almost good enough to substitute for a doctor. Innovation topic is located in chapter 3 on page 97. So 3 things I learned from this article. Number 1 is the healthcare industry. America's healthcare business is being taken over by technology companies. This is a crazy thing. So there's no need to wait 5 hours at the ER when the diagnosis is literally at your fingertips. Second, I learned more about Johnson & Johnson as a company. They're not just a manufacturer of consumer products. They're able to conduct research such as this to expand their businesses into other segments. They are able to utilize their partnership with Apple, and this was a very strategic decision of theirs. Thirdly, the importance of technology. So in order to maintain competitive advantage, companies must rely on technology in the future, enable for them to stay successful and even be still relevant in the future. They must rely on technology and the way the world is revolved around it. They also must be very careful with privacy and breach of personal information. Moving on to the quiz questions. The quiz question number 1. What industry is Johnson & Johnson as well as Apple conducting their research in? Is it A, environmental sustainability, B, healthcare, C, global poverty, or D, transportation? The answer to this is B, healthcare. Second question, what is a key building block of competitive advantage? Is it A, innovation, B, self-managed teams, C, responsive customers, or D, lowering costs? The answer to this is A, innovation. Question 3. In the article, who are the two companies that have partnered together? Is it A, Medical and Google, B, Apple and 3M, C, Apple and Johnson & Johnson, or D, Fitbit and GE? The answer to this is C, Apple, Johnson & Johnson. Question number 4. What is the condition J&J and Apple are looking to research more into? Is it A, cholesterol, B, coronary artery disease, C, atrial fibrillation, D, cardiovascular disease, or also known as CVD, or E, diabetes? The answer to this is C, atrial fibrillation. Question 5. Which of the following criteria is not mentioned as an eligible candidate for the study? A, an individual in the U.S., B, 65 plus years or older, C, male, or D, all of the above are criterions? The answer to this is C, male. And lastly, question 6. What is the reason J&J partnered with Apple to conduct this research? Is it A, unparalleled data privacy, B, there is an alarming increase of heart disease in the U.S., C, security capabilities, or D, both A and C? The answer to this is both A and C, unparalleled data privacy as well as security capabilities. And this conducts my presentation. Thank you for listening.